The Crumple Zone, one of the many different safety features that come standard on cars. When were they created? How do they work? The Crumple Zone was invented and patented by Mercedes-Benz in 1952. The 1953 Mercedes-Benz Ponton was a partial implementation of the Crumple Zone by having a strong, deep platform to form a partial safety cell. The Crumple Zone was further improved by Volvo in the early 1990s with the introduction of the side impact protection system. Isaac Newton's first law of motion says that an object in motion will stay in motion, an object at rest will stay at rest unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. And that is exactly what happens when an automobile accident occurs. Passengers continue to move unless stopped by a seat, dashboard, etc. Internal organs continue to move even if the body stops, causing severe internal injuries. Newton's second law states that the force equals the mass multiplied by acceleration. So in an automobile accident, the force of the automobile and its occupants decreases if the time required by the vehicle to stop increases. Newton's third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So in a car accident, when you hit a car, the car exerts an equal and opposite reaction upon you, which can cause injuries and even death. Additionally, it will also damage your car. Basically, crumple zones work according to Newton's three laws. Placed at the front and rear of the vehicle, they absorb the impact of a head-on collision and help to delay collision impact. Instead of very rigid vehicles colliding, causing a high likelihood of human casualties, crumple zones take the hit, increasing the time before the vehicle comes to a stop. Instead of an equal and opposite reaction being acted upon the person in the car, it is exerted upon the crumple zone of the car. Additionally, the passenger cabin is reinforced using high-strength steel and more beams. And with the invention of seatbelts and airbags, they too perform this life-saving task. This right here is a 2009 Toyota RAV4 Limited. It has four-wheel drive and it has a 2.5 liter inline four making 179 horsepower and 172 foot-pounds of torque. It got a good rating from the IIHS for safety, and it got a 4.4 out of 5 stars rating from Kelley Blue Book. Its combined fuel economy is 21 miles per gallon, which is relatively good for an SUV. It comes standard with many safety features, but we are here to talk about the crumple zones. There's a crumple zone on the front, back, left, and right side of the car, and there's even a dent in the back to show that they work. 2 summers ago, this car was in an accident, and as you can see from this image, it was pretty bad. Luckily, everyone was okay. As you can see from the image, crumple zones of the car took most of the hit. There was no interior damage or engine damage, but the frame was bent and the intercooler was punctured. Most of the frame and intercooler damage happened because the car wrapped around the tow hitch of a truck. Therefore, the frame and intercooler took most of the hit. The crumple zone works better when there's more surface area and the hit is straight on, so it can take more of the hit and absorb more of the force. This wraps up my video on crumple zones. I appreciate you for watching. See you later.